It's time for Milberger's Gardening South Texas, live from Milberger's Landscaping and Nursery at 1604 in Bulverde Road. During the next 2 hours, our experts will help you with your gardening questions when you call 210-308-8867. That's 210-308-8867. Or come by Milberger's during the show and have your question answered in person. And now it's time for Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer.
Hey, and welcome to Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. I'm Milton Glueck along with Mark Peterson, Dr. Calvin Finch, and we're ready to talk gardening with you. A nice overcast day. It's cool out there. It is a bit muggy, but that's okay. It's time to get out in the garden and maybe get ahead of the rain.
Rain?
Yeah, well,
Rain?
I think
ideal time to put the fertilizer
that's what I
down
was wondering.
in the garden, in the vegetable garden and the flower garden.
Or the pre-emergent down.
Yeah, if you want to get that.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, it's always a little, you don't want it to wash away or anything. You want it to...
The pre-emergent or
you want it to get active.
Okay, so let's talk about that. So you're going to get your 1959 or
612.
I've heard some people buying the 18612. We must be making a difference today. I've heard them, I need one bag of 18. But anyway, so it's muggy now, but I could get out the little spreader and spread it out there.
Or what are you talking, lawn or what?
Yeah, talking lawn.
No,
don't do the lawn? Okay.
Yeah, we generally don't do the lawn for another month.
For another month?
Yeah.
So that's what I was saying. What I would like to have you do is put the pre-emergent out now.
Oh,
on the lawn.
On the lawn.
In the lawn.
Okay. Well, let's talk about what kind of
pre-emergent. Because we have some
pre-emergent.
options for later on.
What are some pre-emergent options?
Well, of course, the ones we mention quite often are Crew, Dimension,
And
Barricade.
What are the differences between them? Are they all the same, or?
Well, no, they're absolutely not. They come in different size packages. They got Crew was really put together to service both the grasses and the broadleaves. The Dimension is kind of accidentally does both, and the Barricade. And the Dimension is quite often is a lot less expensive.
Oh, okay.
And you can get it in smaller packages.
Oh.
And I think a lot of gardeners have had good luck with it.
It's a Dimension?
Yeah.
So what kind of weeds would you... I mean, I know you said broadleaf and
the grassy weeds.
Okay, so...
the rescue grass.
Oh.
Bed grass. I mean, bed
straw? Bed
straw, that's one you would target. Now, if you really... This fall, if you had a problem with the one with the little thorns, what's it called?
See, I always do cleavers to help me remind myself, but it's...
It has thorns on it?
No. Cleaves, I'll tell you. This little bed straw.
No, it's the... It's not the bed straw?
No.
Bed straw kind of clings to you.
Bed straw comes kind of early.
Yeah. No, this is cleavers.
But
it's all over your
pants and dogs
and dogs and. There we go.
It does look a lot like bed straw.
If
you let the bed straw go to seed, but there's a whole list of them. There's henbit, and chickweed, and dandelions.
Okay, not sandbur.
Thistles.
Okay, I'm just looking for stuff. I've just typed in, Google what weed clings to your pets in burweed, cleavers, goat head.
No,
these are all stickers.
Yeah, these are all stickers. These are seeds off of a weedy grass.
Okay.
Now Mark mentioned that it's a good idea to beat, if you can, to beat the rain or at least put it down right after the rain because the that water is going to turn those winter weeds loose. They're gonna start We're really basically a month behind when we would normally apply, at least a month behind when we would normally apply the pre-emergent. But with the kind of weather we've had, I think we're still in good shape. But now just as a reminder, if you got wildflowers that come in the spring, of course the timing might not be too bad if they're a late bloomer in the spring, because the pre-emergent lasts about 3 or 4 months. Is all. What's that? What is it?
So
September, October, November, December. Oh yeah, you'll be safe.
So that's why I say it's a good time to put it on down now, and then that 3.5 months or so, then you can get your wild seed all down.
Henbit?
No. Henbit is one will come
Spurge,
early.
crabgrass.
I'm looking. It's a tick.
Spurge is another one.
Google is not helping me at all.
Crabgrass is a summer.
Oh, okay.
Summer weed that
chickweed, henbit, dandelion.
No.
Okay.
That is a weed that doesn't get, unless you're here in San Antonio, doesn't get mentioned much.
Which one?
The one we're trying to think of right now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's a nasty.
Someone call us, help us out. 210-308-8867.
Yeah, we're old men.
210-308-8867. Yeah, it's okay. I just,
And
Calvin just,
And then a month.
He's young.
A month from now, that's when we generally will.
Let's see.
Apply the fertilizer, and we've talked about this before. But if your lawn is green and relatively good shape, then you apply the fertilizer, and then what will happen is that the lawn grass will absorb or take charge of those nutrients and organize them so that you'll have a relatively fast start in the spring.
Okay, yeah.
Up. And that's what the winterizer is what we recommend, but 1959 works fine too.
I have a question about that when you get a second.
Go ahead.
Okay. So is there an advantage? Because we do know that come summer, it probably puts a lot of stress on your yard.
What does?
The heat, the dryness on your lawn, right? Your lawn is stressed during the summer, correct? Is that fair?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So if I work in the winter to strengthen the roots and give the plant strength, while it might come up earlier, does it also make it stronger to help to combat that stressful situation come spring and summer?
Yeah, it actually does.
Good. Okay.
It's kind of a compromise. We used to recommend you fertilize at least 3 times a year, but then that means if your fertilizer is going to be efficient in the summer, you got to have enough water on the lawn to utilize it. So, it's tough in here, especially the last few years, to have water available for generous irrigation in the summertime.
Hey, Bud is on the line at 210-308. He thinks he knows the mystery plant, and I think I might have a guess too. Bud, welcome to Milberger's Gardening, South Texas. Haven't heard from you in a while. How you doing, man?
Well, I'm doing pretty good.
Good. What's your guess?
Beggar's lice.
That's it.
There you go. Thank you, sir.
Good word, Bud.
You're the listener of the day. We have to get you like a plaque or something.
Well, I know, I understand what y'all are dealing with there on the memory page. I have a question myself.
Good. What's your question?
And I think I know the answer, but it's
That's
just
okay.
like y'all couldn't put it through my mouth.
Okay.
The acorns, the oak tree acorns, you're supposed to drop them in water.
Yeah.
And I think if they sink, those are the ones you want to attempt to sprout.
That is correct. If they float, you can get rid of them.
Give it to the goat.
No, I like that. There you go. If they float, give it to the goat.
Yeah, there you go.
That's easy to remember.
Or to the deer.
No, it has to rhyme.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you remember it. If they float, give it to the goat.
Yeah.
That's how you remember it.
Goat or...
No?
In the past, it was to the pigs.
I guess it's... if
I like the goat.
I like the goat
because a poet instead of an ornithologist.
That's how you remember it. You just... Let's see. I can't remember goat, float. Okay, yes. But I'm with you. I don't know about these guys, but I like that.
Yeah, and to tell you the truth, I didn't come up with that until just this moment talking about it.
I like it. So, yep. So what does Bud do once he gets rid of the floaters? Do you have goats, Bud?
No, I don't. I do. Okay. I do have deer that come across the place almost every other night.
Yeah.
Have a beer and give it to the deer. No, that doesn't work.
Those.
Do you notice, Bud, when all those acorns fall, and in the driveway, they get run over, and then the road they get run over, and it always amazes me that the doves and all the birds are out there collecting the seeds it's like they have a rental property set aside for each one of them to pick up the pieces of the acorns.
But I was trying. What else are you growing besides acorns?
Oh, well, actually, it's been a long time since I've been successful with the oak tree acorns. Oh. But this year I said, well, let me try it again. I have a I guess you call it a great nephew. He's living basically behind my house. And I figured, well, it'd be nice if I could get one of these trees started for him and give it to him.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I'm messing with it this year.
So what would Bud do with the acorns? Does he put them in does he have to scarify them? Does he put them in a container?
Live oaks, sometimes, since they're halfway between a red oak and a white oak.
All right.
Sometimes they will germinate quickly. Mm-hmm. Sometimes they'll germinate after a while.
Okay.
So collect them up, dry them up, put them in a paper bag, put them in the refrigerator until you're ready to plant in the pots or in the ground, whichever way you want.
Well, my wife was big into doing the same thing you're doing, Bud. She liked to give folks gifts of the germinated oak trees.
Yeah.
And then when she discovered that the red oaks germinated so much easier, so she quit.
The white oaks.
Oh, is it? No, I thought Texas.
I bet the white oaks.
Texas red oaks.
Well, yeah.
Wait, yeah.
Which ones have
the white oaks only take 1 year?
No, the white oaks only take 1 year. Yeah.
To what? To germinate?
To germinate. Red oaks take.
Well, then I was fooled because I kind of thought she switched to red oaks and found it was easier to get them to grow. Mm-hmm. Although not if they take 2 years.
Which is the oak that has the huge seed?
That's bur oak.
That's bur oak. Okay.
B-U-R.
Are those difficult to germinate?
To germinate? No.
I like them. They're in our neighborhood.
As long as you got a big barrel.
Okay.
They sometimes are harder to germinate because they don't fill out all the way of the acorn.
That's good. That's a good point.
I see. Now, do you do the float test with them too?
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely do it with all acorns.
Okay.
Yeah, let me share the way I have always done mine. I first do the float test.
All right.
That was passed that test. I put them in a little dish. Right now I don't have them in exactly what I'm describing now, but I would put them in a little dish. I'd put paper towel in the dish and have it wet. And then I saw to it that it always stayed moist. And sometimes it wouldn't take long.
Yeah.
Maybe about a week, I'd see what I would refer to as a pigtail sticking out of the pointy end of those oak tree nuts.
What kind of oaks?
It's from what I have always known as one of my heritage oaks over here on this place.
Yeah. So live oaks.
Yeah.
So some of what we call two different things. One was a brand name that was down by grown in a nursery down by Alice, and then another one was what we just call really big oaks. Sometimes we could just call them heritage oaks.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, but maybe one or the other.
Anyway, what I would do then with that pigtail nut, I would put it in a small container, like a container where you grow something to let it get started, and then you put it in a bigger container.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I had great success with it. I'd put it just underneath the surface of the material in the little planting cup and keep it moist. And, I'm going to say maybe a month, maybe 2 months, a shoot would come up. And as long as I could keep that one alive, I had my tree started.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And there was 1 year where, gosh, I bet I got 12 of them to start that way.
So, Bud, when you're putting it in the paper towel, I've seen people recommend online that you actually put it in a plastic baggie after that and then put it in a warm spot so that I guess that there's moisture and...
Yeah, I'd rather do what Bud is doing.
Just keep moistening it?
Yeah, keep moistening the paper towel.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
you just keep watching then at the pointy end.
Yeah, and then when it gets that pigtail, you put the whole thing in, or the pigtail sticks out of the soil?
No. You put it in.
Got to have
thing.
the pigtail covered.
Oh, pigtail covered. Okay, this is great advice. Thank you, Bud.
Yeah. Now, sometimes, even though I did it religiously in the same way all the time, sometimes I had almost no success whatsoever.
They're independent.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let y'all go.
Thank you, Bud. We got to take a break, man. But thanks for helping us. What was that? What did Bud say it was?
Heritage oak.
No, the weed.
Oh.
Oh, dear. All right. It'll come back to you in a second. 210-308-8867. I should have typed it out. 210-308-8867. Back in a moment with more Milberger's Gardening, South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. And welcome back to Milberger's Gardening, South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. Give us a call. We're live here at Milberger, so you can come on out. 210-308-8864 is the number, and 1604 on Boulevardy Road is the address. We welcome your visit. Hey, I want to tell you about Pruski's Market, though. I had a great trip to Pruski's the other day, and actually yesterday, and picked up some of the potato sausage. They had some, and this is the kind of service you get. So I was just talking to them. They talk to you at Pruski's Market. And so I was talking to them about a dish that I wanted to put together. And they said, no. Here's what you need to do. And so they helped me out with the potato sausage. And what we did was I got the potato sausage. And you cook it up. And then you cut it up. And you use cheddar cheese and spinach. And you just heat it and eat it. It's great stuff. So I gave it to these guys today. It turned out okay.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
It's very tasty.
Yeah.
Could have used a little bit more.
Notice we have empty plates.
Yeah, you do have empty plates. So look, if you're looking for all-natural beef, terrific sausage like the kosciuszko, which is in there, the wedding sausage, the Polish wedding sausage. If you want great beef, all that, you'll find it at Pruski's Market, plus great service on Highway 87 in Atkins, Texas. Check them out online at pruskismeatmarket.com. That's pruskismeatmarket.com. And Edmund said a lot of folks are calling in, so that's great. We love it. All right. 210-308-88. Ed, you want to come back up? Were you trying to tell us something, Ed? Ed. Let's see if Ed hears him. Ed. Okay.
Right.
Now, do you still love your humidity, Milton?
It's not terrible. It ain't great, though. So Al did give us the Alcario weather forecast. 70% chance of showers Sunday. 30% chance of showers Sunday night before midnight.
What about today? What about
today? Did he do today? Nope, he just did Monday. Al, we need today. And James is on the line at 210-308-8867. Sorry, James, I didn't see it. What's going on, man? Welcome to the show.
It's okay. Hey, on that Polish wedding sausage, I hadn't done in a long time, but my wife's aunt, when we used to go down to her place near Kosciuszko, I grilled a ring of it this last weekend. We didn't eat it all, my wife and I, so I put it in the fridge. Man, you take it out of the fridge and eat it cold. That's the way the old Polish people used to do it.
Oh.
It is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cold out of the fridge. I really liked it. Brought back memories.
I'm going to verify that with the Polish man himself, Edmund, and find out.
Okay, I'm sure he's done it many a time, I would think. Hey, my dwarf cherry surprise has a tomato on it. Ding, ding.
Hey. I thought as soon as we dipped down to below 75, 73 at nighttime that you might start getting fertilization there.
Yeah, just one, but more to follow, I'm sure. I haven't checked it this morning yet.
My plants are just hanging on, just barely. This has not been a great tomato spring or fall for them, but not like previous falls. I guess 100-degree temperatures and lack of rain will really make a difference.
Yeah, I think that 100-degree
Oofta.
and no rain.
Okay.
40 days.
Well, when you say that, the dwarf cherry surprise, the heat didn't phase it. But the other one I bought, what's the other one? The Ruby Crush. It's like what you're describing, Calvin. It's just barely. It's putting on some new growth now that has cooled off a few degrees. But yeah, it's really struggled. I don't know if it's going to even produce or not. But I'm keeping it alive, barely.
Yeah. Well, the good news on both Ruby Crush and BHN 968 are that once the weather does break, and if you keep them watered, they do quickly respond, and they go from looking really sad case to starting to bloom again and sit fruit. So, yeah, if you can.
Well, you're right, because my Ruby Crush is starting to put on some new growth, so it's encouraging. I don't know if it's too late or not, but only time will tell.
Yeah,
but on Crossline
should be all right.
Yeah,
let's see. See, we've got till Thanksgiving. September, October, November, 3 months, yeah.
Well, that's why we like to get these tomatoes in early, because of just unforeseen problems like we had.
Yeah.
Like too much heat or too much nighttime heat or drought or things like that. That we built in a little buffer. Yeah, I'm thinking from now on, both your tomato varieties are going to be strong in producing.
Now, write that down so if, we can blame Mark if it's not correct.
Yeah.
Did you remember the name of the weed?
Yeah. What was your guess? We'll tell you what we.
No, I don't have a guess. I just know what Bert said.
Oh, okay. That was it.
Remember? Okay,
Bert
if
had
you remember it.
Right.
Okay.
It was,
it was Beggar's Lice.
Beggar's Lice. Yeah.
Don't do that.
Okay.
You're going to make me forget again.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Beggar's Lice, or Beggar's Tick is.
Yeah.
I
found that
Tick
online
Seed is another one that I learned. So. That's where I was trying to go with the tick. I was trying to, what? Tick, what? So, yes.
And Alcario is telling me that we have a 40% chance of showers today. Did you get any rain? We can't remember what day it was. Was it Sunday or Monday that we got the big rain?
I've gotten no rain this week, 0.
Oh, my gosh. That's rare. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, I got a question on Crossline. I don't have any, but I'm contemplating growing some. My honeysuckle that I was so delighted was doing so well, it's declining. I think all 3 vines picked up some sort of disease. That's best I can tell. Yeah, they're going down. So I got to replace them next spring, more than likely. So I've been looking on the internet of all kinds of vines for Texas, this area and whatnot. So I'm thinking on settling on crossvine. Now, I understand they have that tangerine beauty, which it looks nice, but it's too orange for my taste, if you will. So it looks like there's one that's more yellow-throated with orange on the outside. Is that just called a standard crossvine, and do y'all, or is it a name variety, and do y'all recommend that one for this area?
Well, yeah, I think any of them are good. I like the tangerine beauty, but the other one is good. Now, you don't have deer, do you?
Very few. Deer shouldn't be a problem.
Okay. Because another choice, of course, is butterfly weed. If you've got, if you want to look, if you're looking.
If you want yellow, yeah.
And that one's a good one.
Yeah, I think actually orange is the standard on that. So if you can find that yellow, that would be nice. Always remember that crossvine usually has one big season of blooming, and then blooms a little bit throughout the summer, and again in the fall they'll have a little bit. But
I always think of crossvine because I always relate it to the first blooms that I see the hummingbirds on in the spring. Yeah, and that's that big bloom period is in the spring with the crossvine. Just amazing sometimes it just covered.
I've seen a whole fence that had the vine on it, and it was completely covered with flowers, and so the entire fence was solid orange.
Yeah. Mitchell Lake, the entrance to Mitchell Lake was always that way.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me ask you this before I go the crossvine route. What I really, really wanted and still want is honeysuckle. But from everything I've read, people say shy away because it's invasive. Now, the Hall's honey, I guess the Japanese are the Hall's honeysuckle. Would y'all not plant that here?
No.
Oh,
I would not do Hall's.
Okay, is there a honeysuckle?
That's personal. That's personal because I have fought it on various landscapes. So.
We have one gardener that planted it on a fence, and the deer could reach it, and it never got very far ahead of the deer, but it was made a nice little show. But I imagine that if it was that it could take over, because there's this deer are eating on it, and it's still showing up, producing foliage and blooms. But,
I don't have enough deer to keep it in check. Yeah.
So you could retry the native coral honeysuckle.
I've looked at that one.
Our favorites are the crossvine, the butterfly vine. What's our other favorite? Oh, coral, the coral vine, and then
I have that already.
Mexican flame vine is another one that we're like, just because it blooms later in the summer, so it's like, oh, look at this, we have another blooming one.
Okay, are any of those fragrant by any chance?
I have not noticed them.
I think maybe the coral, just because it attracts so many bees.
Well,
I just assume that. But,
yeah. Well, I don't smell it. It's covering my whole patio and everything, and I don't.
So, Confederate jasmine, star jasmine.
Yes.
Is if you want
about that one.
If you want aroma, that's the one. The one issue is you have to build a sturdy framework for it because it will get heavy over time.
Kind of a leaner.
I have that. My structure's all metal.
There you go. That's what you want.
Okay. We had where I used to work. We had the star jasmine in the courtyard, and in the spring it smelled wonderful. I had to go eat lunch out there. But if I remember right, it's a short blooming as well, just in the spring, not.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to do much in the summertime.
In the fall again, it may do some.
Okay.
I'm getting
all right. I just.
My
What was that last
Good luck
one
on your decision,
named?
James.
What was
James?
that last one you named, Mark? It was Mexican Flame something or other?
Flame Vine, yeah.
Okay, I hadn't heard that one. I'll look that one up.
It's
Mexican
an
Flame
exotic.
Vine.
It's an exotic, so don't expect it to make it through the winter. I don't.
Let's
Oh,
read.
okay.
I got the literature out here. Let's see. It's in shade part, sun part shade, spring, maybe fall, orange flowers. Susceptible to cold weather. There we go.
Okay, I got to scratch that one then. Okay, it's probably going to be Star Jasmine. It's probably going to be because I want something quick too, and that'll cover pretty quickly too, right? In one season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. All right. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, James. Always good talking to you. 210-308-8867. 210-308-8867. Again, Al is telling us 40% chance of thunderstorms today. And he got rain Sunday and Monday at his place. So that sounds like
Al?
the day. Yeah, that sounds like what we did,
Braggart.
too. You didn't get any rain?
No.
Oh, got like 2 inches at our house.
Well, are you talking about a week ago?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got
really hard rain.
Inch and a half.
Which, by the way, and I'm guessing other neighborhoods are the same. As I drive through our neighborhood, the rain lilies are all up. They are happy as can be.
Really?
Oh my gosh! You don't have any in your neighborhood?
I don't have. No, I haven't seen any rain
that's
lilies come up.
I'll take some pictures.
I've got some of the red ones, the oxblood lilies.
They came up,
starting to bloom.
Oh, they're blooming. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, but they're not in the major bloom. They're just
okay.
A few scattered, coming out underneath the shrubs and the wildflowers.
I will take some pictures and send them to you because there's a couple yards that are.
And it's it's the regular white.
Yeah, it's the regular white. Yeah,
I'll be darned.
Yeah. Oh my gosh! I mean, there's like 2 inches between each one. I mean, it's that thick on the yard.
Huh. Hey, have you got a level yard?
I think they're level.
Rather, I was just wondering what the difference might be.
No, I don't know.
Could be. You might have better soil too.
I figured we might get some rain lily questions too. But anyway, 210-308-8867. Well, we do get complaints. I just meant that we get questions about it. So, but what about bulbs? Is that a bulb? I'm trying to think.
Bulblet, if you will. Yeah.
Rain lilies.
Yeah. Rain lilies going to come
so cute.
up. Yeah.
Bulblet. Oh, a little bulblet.
Yeah. Well, so people would think a bulb is in a tulip bulb. Big tulip bulb shape. And those are not really it. Those rain lilies they're little bulblets.
Okay.
Well, but they're not. They're pretty.
They're pretty tough. I mean, yeah.
But some of them are an inch and a half.
Yeah.
The mature ones. It's amazing. They drop those seeds and they work their way down, and before long
you
got
little
a
tuba.
Bulb.
It's a tuba.
A tuba or tuber?
Yeah, it's a tuba.
You sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I was trying to be Arnold.
It's not a tuba.
It's not a. No, it is a tuba.
It is a tuba.
Yeah.
Are there other bulbs we should be doing things with now? I know Milberger's has a lot of bulbs.
Yeah.
Well, you can plant irises now for sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And you talked about that in your article too.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. This is a good time for iris. Was it October? We think about
right.
They need to be thin. Now, this has not been the greatest spreading year for them.
Oh.
It's more like stay happy, stay healthy year.
But iris are so tough and so drought tolerant, and they don't demand much for soil. So if you get access to them, then it's a good time. And you just plant them so that the top of the rhizome is even with the top of the soil, and they do pretty well on almost any site as long as it's not a soggy soil, and as long as I was going to say fair drainage. I've got relatively poor drainage, but mine are surviving.
Yeah,
cemetery iris for sure.
So generally we think of bulbs later in the year.
Okay.
In December, January.
Okay.
Now they're advertising on social network. They're advertising
social media
bulbs
because it's fall in other parts of the country.
Oh, and that's when they would normally do it.
Yeah.
I see a lot on Facebook too about the hummingbirds. Are they getting ready to come through?
Oh yeah. There's the strangest thing. You've got seems like every state listed.
Yeah.
And they. Do you have questions about the hummingbirds and their migration from Missouri or Ohio? I mean, there's only really one species of hummingbird in out the east of the Mississippi River, so they're just the timing, I guess, would be important.
Oh, okay. But in San Antonio, if my feeder's up, in fact, what they said was, and I don't know if this is true or not, but they said
it's the internet. It's got to be true.
Got to be true on the internet.
Yeah.
Is they are hungry. They've had a long flight. They're moving on, and they need quote unquote gasoline to get them through. So your feeder needs to be up.
Well, and they are very competitive.
Okay.
That's one of the neat things about observing migrating hummingbirds is that the constant dogfights. They get full pretty fast.
I was going to say, maybe multiple feeders would be in order, as well as a nice landscape.
But they are really looking for feeders. They're looking for anything to get them through.
Well, you have the migrating black-chin, which we have resident black-chin, but we also see the migrating population. And we should get the ruby throat pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
The question, one that really is exciting, is the rufous. And they're a small one, and the males are kind of rufous colored all about. And they are seem to be the most combative of the species, and they'll do battle even with the larger ruby throats.
But it sounded like, but I'm not sure if you answered this. Because they're coming through and because they're migrating through, they are particularly hungry. I mean, they are hungrier than normal. They really want food. They really need energy now. No, it's same as.
Well, I was going to say they're always hungry.
I know, but
that's what I was like.
But okay, if you're running from Missouri to where do they go to ultimately? Mexico.
Central America.
Central America.
Yeah.
You might get kind of hungry because then if you were just sitting in Missouri.
But,
okay.
No, because I was just speculating on how much difference in their flight, because they're always moving.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The hummingbirds. So I'm not sure that they're much hungrier.
Okay.
But I think Mark's right. I think they are always hungry if you watch them.
Yeah,
and when especially the last few weeks when the parents have been bringing in those young hummingbirds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they've looked pretty hungry and curious and really kind of interesting.
All righty. Well, cool. Let's take a quick break while we got a chance. 210-308-8867. 210-308-8867. Or come by Millburgers at 1604 on Boulevardy Road. Check out all the beautiful plants, and we'll talk about some of those in just a minute. And come ask your gardening question in person.
Maybe we can get Janet to ask a question.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Hey, she is. At 210-308-8867. Back in a moment on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. Hi! And welcome back to Millburgers Gardening, South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. Our phone number is 210-308-8867. It's on the 15th or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. 210-308-8867. Yes, sir. What's that?
Milton, you mentioned the hummingbirds and their migration and their long trip, and they're hungry when they get here. They use that same description of the monarchs too, and we should be. We're seeing a few of those too. So maybe it's not far. It's probably not far from wrong. If they're moving constantly, they don't have as much time to go find their source of nectar. So anything, the nectar plants, of course, the same nectar. A lot of the same nectar plants for the monarchs are good for the hummingbirds too. Those more. What is the Paul Cox's favorite? The
porterweed.
Porterweed, that's great. Of course, mist flower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a big mist flower.
Zinnias. It always surprises me that the zinnias are so popular with hummingbirds too.
Oh.
Of course, the butterflies love them. And our lantanas, which we've got a huge number of lantanas here, different varieties, and most of them blooming. So you could have instant nectar sources on your patio if you got some of those. Oh, and the cuffia over there is a good.
Oh, okay.
I see. I'm always surprised at both butterflies and hummingbirds on the cuffia.
Is the cuffia the Mexican heather? Is it the same thing?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
We have 3 different species of that.
Okay.
Here.
Now
and all right in front of our table.
And the bees too.
Yeah, the bees love it.
All three are on porterweed quite often. Now, of course, I bragged about that. In my articles. I mentioned porterweed is great. It's the only one I see all 3 at once. And of course, this year it hasn't been as busy as it has past years. But it is a wonderful nectar source. And then the salvias, and then the other one I was looking over there. I see all the queen butterflies and a gardener over there checking out the tropical milkweed. The tropical milkweed is a favorite place for the monarchs to lay their eggs, and it's also a favorite nectar source, not just the monarchs, but for all the butterflies, the queens and the hummingbirds like it. Everything does. So that makes it even more controversial in terms of is it desirable for our landscapes or not, because of the fact that it stays blooming long time and may encourage the butterflies to slow down or not continue their migration. And the other thing is that the Mark's disease, OE, is
my disease? No, the OE, which
I'm always amazed because Mark remembers that usually.
No, I don't remember the name. All I can remember is the initials, OE.
Well, yeah, the name is unbelievably complex, but OE is and the research on that tropical milkweed. A lot of the findings are not definitive. There's a lot of controversy on, and they're unclear what the exact finding, how invasive it is, what a problem it is for the monarchs and everything. Whether we should not have any of it, or if we should have it, and we do the October 1st.
Yeah. So there was some people who are very, I want to say, not fanatic. I want to say very devoted to the concept of eliminating all tropical milkweed, and I'm like, no, for those reasons you just mentioned, that it's popular with a lot of different butterflies. And it's popular with the monarchs and
then add to the list, popular with gardeners, easy to germinate, easy to transplant, and a good percentage of them survive our winters. So it's amazing.
So I would either put it in the landscape or where you know exactly where it is, or put it in a pot, a container. Maybe on a doorstep or something in that you can remember that October 1st.
Yeah, my article next Saturday talks about that, those controversies and those issues. And I mentioned if to gardeners that want to get more into that issue, that our Monica Michael, our author, she's got 2 books you could read. Her first book gets into the migration issues in a lot of detail, and then the second book it's got some interesting too. So if you want to, and then of course if you want to get just some general, Gaeta Jilski's Butterfly book is a general information book that
Again,
really is
he's the only one
useful.
I know he can pronounce that name.
Notice I say it real fast.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yes. I didn't even try.
Well, it makes me wonder. Some strange names I can remember, and some not even real strange that I can't
Beggar's
remember.
Life.
Yeah. So I guess everybody's like that. But anyhow, we have a good supply of tropical milkweed here, and we got of course we got the few zinnias. We got lots of lantanas.
we had.
What is that in front of us? Is the dianthus in front of us, or what is that?
Yeah, dianthus, and there's marigolds and petunias.
Yeah, lots of marigolds now because fall is for marigolds.
Okay.
Day of the Dead celebrations.
Yeah, and we can kind of keep talking about that. Did you check out
firebush too? A lot of firebush over there.
Did you check out the herbs and things? See if anything was new yet.
I'm just purposely letting you struggle trying to figure the names.
Okay.
We have peppers.
Pepper.
Sounds
like that Sunday.
Tomatoes.
Peppers.
And we have squash out there for transplants. There was a discussion earlier today before we started.
Oh.
There was some master gardeners and even some of our good friends like Greg Grant were questioning why we're promoting planting fall varieties so soon. And I'm going back to the literature and saying if you want to do it by seed, September 1st is a good time to do that. And then for transplants, you can go a little bit later, but still we want to get into the ground because we're looking at that 45 to 60 day.
A lot of gardeners have always targeted the middle of October.
Now, I totally agree with the spinaches and the kales.
Yeah, the spinach might even be
later on. Yeah.
And then, of course, the onions are in November. But,
and I have another question I'll ask it when the news starts. It's a Malabar spinach question.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'll just ask you real quick. So it's got all these little things on it, look like, I'm sure they're seed pods.
Little black things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do I do with them to kind of take advantage of them? I just cut them and put them in a bag, or?
I can.
Yeah, I think I would. Now, remember, it's cold sensitive.
Right.
So you may just want to get all those, or just allow them to fall and collect them on the ground because they'll be ripe then.
You can, or you can just cut the clusters off and put them in your paper sack.
Yeah.
Okay, but then I don't know if they're ripe or not.
I'm just saying that's how nature would do it.
Well, if they're black, are they black and well formed?
Yeah.
I don't know if they're well formed. They look like they're. You know how on the oak trees they have the.
They're distinctive black, though. That right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think you would not have noticed them. That always surprises me. One day I don't notice them, and the next.
Oh, okay.
Next day
Yeah, because they were green.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll try. Maybe I'll do a little of both.
Okay.
I'll cut some in a bag, and I'll do some. Because, it would be nice to plant them. When would you plant them?
Well, actually, you can. Some of mine came back. I mean, replanted themselves and germinated.
Cool. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm hoping to do on this one.
But I would plant them when? April?
Yeah, I was going to go May 1st.
Okay. That's a little ways off. But I'll try to do that.
I think that's probably
are.
Calvin, you'll be so proud of me. I should have brought some in. Okay. So, I'll just tell you after this. But we're mentioning the sunflowers again. You would have said, I told you, Milton. But
is your famous old sunflower come back?
No, it hasn't come back yet, but I'll tell you in a second. Okay. We'll take a quick break in just a minute. Our phone number is 210-308-8867. Remind me to talk about sunflowers when we come back. But 210-308-8867 is the number. And we encourage you to come on by the nursery. Don't forget, on October 2nd, mark your calendar, we're having a blood drive here at Milberger's, and we want you to be a part of it. So come on by and participate. Milberger's will give you a gift just to thank you for giving blood. And, of course, the South Texas Blood and Tissue Center has gifts for you, too. The most important thing is you're helping out the community, and you're donating blood at a time when things are not quite as...
and you can schedule it. And
yeah, you can schedule it online.
You may as well look at everything they've got here in the plants.
Yeah, use your gift certificate. All right, we'll take a break. Be back in a moment with more Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer.
We're back with Milberger's Gardening South Texas, live from Milberger's Landscaping and Nursery at 1604 in Bulverde Road. Come out to visit or call us at 210-308-8867. That's 210-308-8867. And now back to Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer.
And welcome back to Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. Milton Glueck along with Dr. Calvin Finch, Mark Peterson, sitting on Milberger's at 1604 on Bulverde Road, right on the porch where the sun has come out.
No.
I know. I'm scared that means something, but I don't know. But Al assured us we get some rain.
I detect a little bit of air movement.
Oh, okay. Well, not much if you look at the flags. Okay. Oh, and to answer James's question or his comment, Edmund texted me back and said the best part about the Polish wedding sausage is there's no wrong way to enjoy it. I like that.
Ah.
Yeah, so, all right. But I'll have to try that. 210-308-8867, 210-308-8867. You ready for me to brag on my sunflowers?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so we were cleaning up. This was right before the rain, so I'm guessing it was probably...
Now, this rain you're talking about was a week
ago.
Yeah, last week.
Before
but
Sunday.
I can't remember if it was a week before.
Yeah,
I can't remember if it was last Sunday or last Monday.
Okay. So
okay.
Good.
But I think it was last Sunday.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Al says it's down to a 50% chance of thunderstorms this afternoon.
It's up to?
No, down to.
Down to. I think he's maybe that. I hope that's anyway.
Well, it was 40%.
It was 40%, so 50% would be an increase.
Yeah.
Okay, you'll have to get some clarity on that.
The Express News said 50%.
So, did they? Okay. So, in cleaning up, I came across the bag that I put the big sunflower in. And I was cursing you a little bit, not really harshly, but saying,
I kind of heard that.
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
Okay. I said, there's no seeds in this thing. There's no seeds. So I said, okay, I'm going to do what he said. I'm going to break it apart. And I broke it apart. And I kind of ran my fingers through it. And I see all these seeds.
Real seeds.
Sunflower seeds, like you'd buy at the store.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it was so exciting. So... here's what I did. I pulled up a chair on half of the big sunflower. I pulled the seeds out and put them in a baggie so I could save them for the spring. And on the other half, I just crumpled it up in the thing right before the big rain and put it in the bed that they were in. And, you could see all the seeds on the ground and stuff like that. And then we got the big rain. So hopefully...
Did they get buried? I mean, they got hidden a little bit from the birds. Huh?
Oh, shoot.
All right. Oh, we have another or another feeder of the
I didn't
seeds.
think about the birds.
So we
rats.
I deliver.
Well, I think you'll get a lot of them germinating.
Think some will come up. Okay, because I was hoping the rain would kind of
hide them.
Do you have any raccoons in the neighborhood?
Yes.
So they love. Come to find out, they love sunflower seeds.
Oh man!
They come after we feed the birds with a mixture of seed. Late at night, and the raccoons come and enjoy themselves on these seeds.
And you will notice that if you use sunflower seeds on your feeders, those big seeds, they generally don't regrow because they do get ate up by the birds and the squirrels and everything. Whereas those the annual sunflowers, like like I grow.
Yeah.
For the lesser goldfinches, they're so small. A lot of them get hidden in the soil. If they make any kind of soil contact, you'll usually have you drop a cluster of the flower heads in any particular place, you'll usually get some germinate.
Oh, I wonder if I should protect the cantaloupe. Are the raccoons going to go after the cantaloupe?
They may, but I don't think they like it as much as the sunflowers. Okay. But it is an edible.
Yeah.
I hate raccoons.
But the birds will even eat your cantaloupes.
Oh, no, come on. Yeah. Okay, so how do I protect
Blue jays like them, and well.
Yeah, I know the bigger seeds. So the cardinals and the blue jays, and mockingbirds. They all like the bigger seeds.
No, this wouldn't be seeds. This is actual cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe?
Yeah,
actual cantaloupe.
Okay.
Now it hasn't been cleaned.
No, I haven't. I have a little thing. It's egg shaped, egg colored, and egg shaped. It's coming out on that big vine that I told you about the other way.
Yeah, okay. So a gourd of some type.
Now
not necessarily a melon.
Oh, I thought it was a melon. I thought it was.
Okay,
we'll see. But yeah. So how do I protect it?
Just remind Mark that the mockingbirds are generally eat more insects than.
Yeah.
Well, of course they do like fruit.
So they do like fruit sometimes. So that's why
they're not much of a seed eater. But they do like fruit.
You're right there. And the reason we know is because their beak is not shaped for it.
Oh, okay. But this doesn't help me. How do I protect Lopi?
You put the seed under the ground.
No, the seed's going. I've got a fruit.
You got a fruit. Well,
how do I protect the fruit?
You get make sure it's on a well-drained site, or maybe some cardboard.
How about his raccoons and all?
Yeah,
I know. I'm like, because I love raccoons, I'm offering it on a dinner plate for them.
I want to. Do I want to cover it with netting or something?
On my peach orchard, I probably told you this story, but to raise my income,
I like my dinner plate idea.
Planted a bunch of few acres of watermelons, and and they were looking great, and then I went to harvest time. And
I'm making a picture of a little circle.
The raccoons and the fox, had broken into them and harvested them.
You'd find a little square or a round hole, and you just imagine those raccoons just getting in through out there and bringing it out and eating it all.
It was amazing.
Okay, this was what, your watermelons?
Yeah.
So how could you have protected them? Y'all still are not answering my question. How do I protect the little Lopi that's growing now?
Well, a commercial concern would probably catch the raccoons.
Okay, I can't catch the raccoons.
Well, then you're tough. You're
SOL?
You're
small terriers. So always small terriers.
Can I put anything over them that'll protect them, like some wire or?
Probably not. You could. Okay. I guess you could put a
little cage.
I'm just thinking of all the wire, or you'd have it enclosed at some time. I'm just thinking about these bandits. Raccoon bandits.
Yeah, I hate the raccoons.
They'll
pull the wire off.
They'll move boxes off. Yeah. I know some people have tried to cover them with boxes, and
but then they don't get any sun.
Well, the fruit doesn't necessarily need the sun when it gets close.
Oh, I didn't know that.
When it gets close to ripening.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't want to cover the leaves.
I could cover it with plastic and put a rock on the plastic and.
Well, I'd rather not plastic.
No, like a milk carton type.
Oh, okay, yeah. A milk carton would be nice.
Okay, I'm going to get a milk carton. Yeah. Poor Lopi. You know how much work it took to get Lopi?
Well, yeah.
And then you're just going to eat it anyway.
I know, but that's what Lopi's there for. He's not there for raccoons. The raccoons don't say that. But. Well, okay. I've answered my own question then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you better be careful now. You've been giving us, Mark and I, books to read. And most of those books, Turning to Birds,
yes,
and all the other ones talk about that it is that the raccoons and the birds and even the insects have rights to some of those vegetables and fruits.
Then they can pay for them and put them in the ground and water them every day. I tend to argue with that. They take what they want. I can't keep them for everything, but couldn't I just keep them from 1 or 2 cantaloupe? All right, 210-308.
Good luck.
I know. 210-308-8867. Maybe there's a spray I can do. Wonder if the deer...
well, of course, there is deer-proof.
Yeah, I wonder if the deer-proof would keep the raccoons away.
But there are some that list raccoons.
Oh, on the thing?
Yeah, deer, raccoons.
Kind of like the mountain lion
even
stuff, or bobcat.
Okay, I will look and see. If you've got another suggestion, you call us at 210-308-8867. And if you want to speak on behalf of the raccoons, you can do that too. 210-308-8867.
This is the same guy that supports the all those cats. All those cats that eat our birds.
Yeah.
So you prefer feral cats to...
we have no choice. The feral cats aren't ours.
Yeah.
You'd rather I just don't feed them and let them die?
Well, you're going to do that for the raccoons, aren't you?
No, the raccoons will get food elsewhere. For instance, they might eat the cat food.
Yes, I think there's a tenuous agreement between the cats and the raccoons. Like somewhat like actually. A Game of Thrones.
I've seen them eating
episode.
together.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm not going to I'm not going to get into the ferals, and I've yet to see a dead bird in our place.
Well, that's because they eat them.
Oh, okay. Well, wouldn't I see feathers and stuff?
Do you see any cat poop any place?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they bury the cat poop.
Yeah.
All right. 210-308-8867. 210-308-8867. And yes, we were not going to just let them die from hunger, so we feed them. All right. What else is going on, gentlemen? What else is going on in the gardening world? You mentioned lots and lots of peppers, squash. We don't have any of the winter veggies yet, do we? The spinaches, the lettuces?
No. Again, latter part of October.
Right.
Definitely latter part of October on that. We may have them a little early, but now what we're looking for is...
Well, and it'll be soon. It'll be soon when snapdragons should show up.
Oh, yeah, we're talking about that. Calvin and I were talking about that. We've already moved in some of the fall season color, cool season color.
Okay.
So we have some petunias
out there.
Are
those the snapdragons out there, the yellow?
No.
Oh.
No.
What are those?
Those are some of the old zinnias still.
Those...
Way in the... Oh, okay.
That is the... gosh, Mark, you need...
the... I'm sorry.
Yeah,
everyone out there just ruined their eardrums. We're getting so old. It's I don't want to say calendula, but it's something like that.
Okay.
It's coxcomb.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
What's its regular name? Coxcomb is...
I like that one.
Yeah, that we have both a traditional, which is a coxcomb type thing, and we have these pointed versions, which are very nice as well.
Well, and that's another one that the hummingbirds like, and the butterflies.
Yeah. So we have the dianthus and the petunias and the marigolds and what else?
Lots of petunias. Yeah, lots.
Yeah. So speaking of petunias, your article was talking about blue and white, but we did talk about white petunias, which are always a favorite of mine, and then there's some bluish purple or purple bluish ones, but there's some other blues and whites that you talked about in your article.
That's one of the things that stimulated writing the article was that discussion we had I don't know if it was about 6 or 7 weeks ago, about those colors.
Yeah.
When we were impressed with those vincas, those white vincas.
Yeah, right. So even around 4th of July, I was like going, what would be my red, white, and blues?
Yeah.
Always trouble with the blue, but my red and whites were the vinca.
Then the Dorfruelia, the white ones, which are there are some over there. Yeah. I don't know. I was trying to see if those were just name tags, so ways away from us. But, yeah, I always thought that the white and the blue flowers were just pretty exceptional and attractive. Cyclamen, when they come in,
right.
And the primula has a lot of nice blues, too.
Yes.
No, yes, sir. What's going on, man? Uh-oh, no, did somebody send you up here? What was her name?
Go
Chris?
Titans.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, he's just doing it because
it's
my beloved Lions are playing tomorrow. We're playing against the Green Bay Packers.
Okay. 210-308-8867. Sorry, Calvin, you were interrupted. What were you going?
Well, I felt like some cool air, but I looked at the flag and
it's not
seemed
moving.
to be blowing. But our little ornaments here are going around in circles. So I guess
they're moving. Some of them are the ones to your right.
And there too, even.
Yeah. But where is the? You said snaps are in already?
No. I didn't say the snaps.
Oh, okay.
Should be soon though.
Okay.
But that's always
the coxcomb, and then did you ever think of the name? I like those, and I know that at my in-laws' place in Alabama, she said they planted one or two, and after a few years, because I guess they reseed. Quite happily,
just like zinnias.
Yeah, they just went. They were all over the place. Any place there was some soil, they were.
I was going to see if Mark could remember the Snapdragon selections. Well, we generally get at least two selections. The one is kind of the medium size.
Yeah.
It's kind of more disciplined, and then there's the old-fashioned, the larger one. That's my favorite. That it's not as manageable as the.
So over time,
but
the breeders have reduced the height and more manageable, so that the height, so they're all kind of uniform. So if you want a different sizes. You'd have to get a different varieties of that. So my only one is Rocket.
Okay.
I can only read Rocket. I can only remember Rocket because.
And that's the one. That's the old one, and
the old one. Yeah.
And that has got some wonderful colors, and all of the Snapdragons, especially those two large sizes, make wonderful cut flowers. And the Rockets are especially. They got some really nice reds. And they got some blues.
Yeah.
So they should be pretty exciting. And then the other thing, I can't wait, one of my favorite are the stocks.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the fragrance and the bright colors. Another great cut flower. Well, okay, Mark, when do you think we could start seeding our sweet peas flowers?
Oh, let's see. You did touch about it in the article, too.
October 15th, I mentioned.
Yeah.
I hate to wait that long, but they like cool weather. They don't.
Yeah, I'm going October 1st, at the earliest.
That might be a good time to shoot for.
So I'm going more general, nice, easy dates.
Well, here in San Antonio area, you reseed if you don't get a quick response, then you just reseed, and eventually they usually grow, even if it's as late as February 15th.
Yeah. So I always thought you had a good plan on that. That maybe every 14 days rather. I'm sorry, that you'd plant some more, so that if case certain things happen, you'd have another set growing on. So. And they do provide spectacular flowers,
and they're
aromatic.
Surprising. They make good cut flowers too, and another fragrant flower too. So that's a good one. You can use your old tomato cages for the vines,
or set several tomato cages on top of each other, and then you got a nice sturdy frame.
Or here at Milberger's, we got a bunch of trellises, wooden ones you can choose from, or metal ones.
Mm-hmm.
So that this worked real well for the sweet peas.
Yeah, but it's always a lovely addition to the garden.
You know, I was checking on the now the vegetable peas, the English peas, and our snow peas. And the resources talk like they were a little more capable of dealing with the heat, so you might get away with planting some.
Yeah, I was sitting here thinking I was going to investigate that a little bit more in the literature when to do that. But I think you're right. We can do those peas shortly.
Snow peas and English peas. Snow peas are the ones that you can eat the pods
or the sugar snaps.
Yeah, they're wonderful.
Both of those.
And the seed, we got quite a few seed packets. Different seed packets on the
racks. I was just going to look on the timing, when the recommended timing was, but I think we can go ahead and do that shortly. And that's by seed.
Do you suppose, I'm thinking that this might not be a bad week to try, or even try radishes or maybe some carrots?
Yes, I think definitely carrots. Definitely radishes.
What about turnips, too? Turnips probably would be all right.
Oh, and guess what? You'll have to tell me how to fix this. Guess what I picked up at Sprouts?
Rutabaga.
A rutabaga?
Yes. Did you?
Yeah, I picked up one. So you'll have to tell me how to fix it in a second.
Are they
sliced thin, lots of butter?
A huge one or a little one?
No, it's a little one.
Okay.
About the size of a softball.
Yeah, you can make a little cubes, or you mash it like potatoes.
Okay. Or just give it to the raccoons?
No.
No?
No, it's too tasty to do that.
Okay. All right, we're going to take a quick break and come back in a moment. 210-308-8867 is our number. Call us and be a part of the show.
I think those raccoons are in conspiracy with your cats.
I think they are, too. And they use the cat's water to wash their paws. It's kind of cute. 210-308-8867. Back in a moment on 9:30 a.m., The Answer. And welcome back to Milberger's Gardening, South Texas on 9:30 a.m., The Answer. Our phone number, 210-308-8867. What's going on in your gardening world? You give us a call and tell us, tell
us if you got any monarchs, too. Last week I saw a real big, attractive one. I haven't seen any the last few days, though. And I haven't seen any here at Milberger's, even though it wasn't too long ago we were seeing quite a few. I guess we should check with Mary to see if there are any in the certified butterfly garden. And as Milton brings up quite often, and in fact is illustrated with his camera.
My phone.
It's a great place to take pictures.
Yeah.
The queens are just bold, and we usually have a giant swallowtail cruising around here.
They do not care about people.
Yeah.
They don't seem to.
As long as there's tropical milkweed, and
they're happy.
Yeah, lantanas are all in good shape.
All right, 210-308-8867. So you mentioned fertilizing ahead of the rain that we hope to get tomorrow. What else should people do to prep for the rain? Anything else?
Well, let's see. Whatever you can get down. Now, but you don't have to rush to beat the rain, but what you want to rush to beat the growth as a response to the rain. So you got right after the rain, you got a few days, so you could get, like Mark mentioned, you could get down to pre-emergence, and then you could I guess there's no rush on the wildflowers. We generally will plant those in October, November, even. So that we've got time there. Still, the sod you can plant almost any time.
Mm-hmm.
I had one gardener said they put down the sod. They showed me the photographs of it. It looked wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
But then it got turned dormant, and they said they've been watering it. I asked them about whether they rolled it after they put it down. They didn't know for sure if they rolled it. It was a nephew that helped them.
Oh,
that's the number one thing.
That is the key. And I asked about how many times they watered. They said they were watering 3 times a day, shallow, which certainly would do the job.
Yeah, for the first week, 2 weeks.
And if you had it rolled, it would be that would be perfect.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
we can even get by on twice a day.
Yeah. Again, what you want is good root to soil contact. That's what we're looking for. And if you don't have that, if it hasn't been rolled, sometimes you have big spaces where there's not root to soil contact, and so the roots may not grow. It may take longer to grow.
I told them not to panic, that the sod was really laid well.
Mm-hmm.
And it may just be it just reacted to the heat, or maybe there was organic material underneath it, or so that they if we got some regular rain,
mm-hmm.
it might recover, because it looked orderly. At least it looked like it was capable of responding to rain and cooler weather.
And when we mean it was laid down well, it means it was laid down in a checkerboard fashion, but we can't really see that it was laid down in a checkerboard fashion. So that the ends were snug together with the other piece of sod, and we can't really tell it. And the color was good. It's good. So when we look at an area which was laid down with sod that looks really good, that's what we're looking for. There's no obvious seams, and good color, and no areas where it has been dying back through improper watering.
We're getting questions about when is it too late to plant Bermuda grass, and I think it's too late to plant Bermuda grass.
Oh, okay.
Seed.
Oh,
Not the sod. The sod is plenty of time, as long as you roll it and you have root to soil contact. But the seed, this is let's see, we're talking September.
Yeah, it's hot enough.
Usually we say August is the last month.
Yeah, it's hot enough. However, we'd like it hotter for a longer period of time.
You could gamble a bit, I guess, if you wanted to. But yeah, because the thing about Bermuda grass, if you can water it, and you've got fairly good soil,
mm-hmm.
you could be mowing the stuff in 3 to 4 weeks. So it does respond quickly. But generally, the end of August is when we stop planting Bermuda grass seed. Is anybody still planting the winter grasses?
Oh.
And I was with saws. That was always a question. When can I start doing that? When can I overseed with perennial rye? And notice I said perennial, not annual. It's perennial rye. And I said, just wait. I got to have cool nights. I got to have nights down in the 60s. They'd be wanting to do it in October. I'm like, just wait. And then you can do it. Now, then they'd want a variance if we were in one of the stages. I'm like, no, we're not going to give you a variance to water extra on grass.
Temporary grass.
Yeah, on temporary grass. Yeah, exactly. Temporary grass.
Okay.
But anyway, if you would do it, you'd want to do it latter part of October. at the earliest.
Do you want to ask Mary about the situation with the monarchs in the certified butterfly garden? Maybe she heard me and she turned around and went off.
No, she ran away, yeah.
She heard you and then ran away.
Okay, yep, we can't get enough of those monarchs, so yeah, have Mary come up.
Mary, can you...
All right, 210-308-8867. 210-308-8867. Calvin wants to know how what's the situation in the butterfly garden. She says no.
Just queens? What?
I've seen mostly
giant,
queens.
Some giant. We've seen giant swallowtails. Not today,
swallowtails, the pipevine swallowtail, the little skippers, some sulfurs.
And how about the longtails? Have you seen those?
Yeah, I've seen some longtails again. Yeah.
That's great.
The white striped longtail.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I like those.
Yeah. I like those pipevine.
Yeah, it's a beautiful one.
It's dark and it has these luminescent spots on it.
Yep, and the flashy blue on the back.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, they list that as the most common butterfly in this area.
Again, I can't think of enough pipevine for that in the area. It must be more wilder. So
now we see a lot of black swallowtails earlier in the spring. Maybe we're seeing more pipevines than we think. I don't know, but the good news is lots of butterflies.
Yes, we got lots of butterflies.
What else?
Up.
Anything else? Moths? Any other cool things that are in the certified butterfly garden?
Grasshoppers.
Really? Okay. Well, is that good or bad?
Well,
to me, it's bad. But.
What are you featuring in terms of plants and blooms?
Yeah.
Right now, it's the tropical milkweed blooming.
Okay.
And my zinnias are still blooming.
And they're still attracting
and
the butterfly.
The phlox I have.
The Phoenix phlox?
The Phoenix phlox has been blooming.
Cool. They like that?
They don't go to it as much, but they do go to it.
And let's see. You've got lantanas in there. Oh, what remind us too the ground covers, the native ground covers that you.
Well, we got horse herb and frog fruit is my native ground cover in the butterfly garden, and I see a lot of little skippers and honeybees on that.
Mm.
Okay, frog fruits. That's one of
my favorite.
And the what was the other one? The horse herb.
The horse herb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both of them good.
Yeah. Surprisingly attractive to butterflies. You just think these little tiny flowers about the size of a pea, less than the size of a pea, or on the horse herb, like little. And they less than little dimes, you know.
And they do a good job of forming a ground cover there.
Yeah.
They kind of compete with each other, the horse herb and the.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it is true, but I always think the horse herb's a little shadier, whereas the frog fruit's a little bit more open. I don't know.
Yeah, more of the sun loving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The frog fruit is a little more dependable, it seems like, or predictable. And where the horse herb, sometimes it just fills everything, and then other times is not much action there.
Well, during all this dry weather, I've been watering.
Oh, I was going to ask you that.
To keep it from going away.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mary, what else do you have in the nursery that kind of gets you excited? Any new stuff come in that you're like, ooh, wow.
Well,
any new petunias? I see some deep purple.
The mums made an entrance this week.
Yeah.
Right?
And
so
mums are fall.
Yeah, we got the petunias. We got dianthus.
Okay.
The marigolds.
What kind of petunias? Just the petunias?
Regular petunias.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
And just a splash of the snapdragons.
Yeah. Oh, so there were snapdragons.
They're gone now?
But they're the smallest variety.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
What is that variety?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I can never remember.
Said something tiny.
Do you remember what that Mark remembered that the rockets were the big
bigger one.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of the older version.
What was that
medium one? Do you remember
the one that?
You're not talking about the rocket one, are you?
No, that's the biggest one.
Sonnet's the medium.
Sonnet.
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
Yeah. Rocket's my favorite, but the Sonnet is easier to manage. I like to have both in the garden.
I think you and I both agreed on that last time.
Do you remember, Mary, on the colors? Are the colors? There's some blues. There's some great whites, yellows, of course, pinks, reds. Are there some violets and some kind of blue versions? Are there?
Violet. I can't think of it.
Okay. So we'll have to watch when they come.
Yeah.
And Mary, you're one of the folks, we always brag on the fact that when people come here, we're here, but they can ask you and others lots of questions. And I know you've, because people have told me you've personally helped a lot of people. Are you getting any kinds of questions over and over again?
Oh, right. Well, I'd say a lot of it's for the lawn. People are wanting to fight those weeds in the lawn, but it's still too hot to do a post-emergent spray.
To do a post.
So we're telling.
So I talked to them about a pre-emergent,
right?
To start helping to keep them from coming back, and then waiting for it to cool off so we can use the post-emergent spray on what's growing.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Cool. Thanks, Mary.
For the report.
All right.
We got to take a quick break and come back in a moment. 210-308-8867. Call us with your gardening question or just a comment at 210-308-8867. More of Milberger's Gardening South Texas is coming right up. Live from Milberger's Landscaping and Nursery at 1604 on Boulevardy Road. I'm Milton Glueck along with Mark Peterson and Dr. Calvin Finch. And this is 9:30 a.m. The Answer. And welcome back to Milberger's Gardening South Texas on 9:30 a.m. The Answer. We've talked about planting different things like flowers and milkweed and such. How about shade trees? Fall is for planting. Are we in fall yet? Mark?
No? It's 100 today.
Okay. So when does fall become for planting?
Well, I had a question, and I said, you can plant, and I think Mark says this all the time, you can plant 12 months out of the year as long as you have access to water. But starting in October through February, which is kind of the prime planting time for us in San Antonio. You agree with that, Mark?
Yeah. So traditionally, in the last millennia, it was always like November 1st to April 1st, and it's weather dependent, and we have started planting in the fall in October for perennials, and we've extended it into May.
Oh, okay.
Time. So it is variable, and Calvin is correct. If you have access to water, then
Doesn't
you
matter.
can expand your planting regime time. No, I would, So, but originally it was like November 1st to April 1st was our planting time.
It looks like Milberger's here is getting some deliveries of some new
shade trees. Yeah, I bet they're preparing, because this is when I know we get stuff in January, like the citrus and some other stuff, but don't we get stuff in the fall too?
Yeah. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. For that fall planting period, so that the fall is for planting.
And when does our CPS
and that's another
start?
reason why we kind of expect. Yeah, it's in the middle of October. Exact date, I don't know when. Go to the website. It is called the Green Shade Tree Planting or Tree Credit. Green Shade. And go to the CPS website and look for that. Generally, it starts in October 15th, but they may do it a little earlier, a little bit later. But that lasts until middle of April, or when funds run out.
Okay.
So that's a good time to plant. And one of the reasons why we say it's always a good time to plant is in the south, roots do not stop growing, albeit a bit slower, but they don't stop growing, so that your perennials and your trees and your shrubs have that entire season to grow roots, and then they'll be better prepared for the summer drought and heat.
Okay.
That's one of the reasons why we do that. And also, we have more moisture in the wintertime, generally.
That makes sense. So it's probably...
particularly in the April, May, and June period, so that everything is established before we go into the drought.
Okay. 210-308-8867 is our number. Cool. I was just curious. 210-308-8867.
If you need help.
Oh, okay.
He ignored him.
Oh, okay. Anyway, 210-308-8867 is our number. 210-308-8867. Give us a call and tell us what's going on in your gardening world, or come visit us at 1604 and Boulevardy Road. And we'd love to talk with you about your garden or answer your gardening questions in person. Yep. So let's see. What else, Mark? Your thing? Yes? What's that?
No, I was just looking at This Week in the Garden.
Okay.
Adjacent to Calvin's article in the newspaper. And talked about the monarch butterflies are gathering to come on down this way. And so always make sure that there's plenty of milkweed and plenty of nectar plants.
All right.
And we've talked a lot about what ones
yes, we have.
Talked a little bit about the winter fertilization. And I said, maybe do the pre-emergent right now. Calvin wrote in there, it's very good, is do not do these weed and feed.
Oh, good point. We need to talk to Ed real quick. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't see Ed on there. 210-308-8867. Ed, I'm so sorry, man. What's going on?
That's okay. I like to listen to you guys.
Well,
somebody called in earlier about crossvine and a bunch of several different vines. There's a type of morning glory that I happen to have. I'm sure a lot of other people do too. It's a perennial morning glory. It's sterile, but it blooms like crazy, and it's tough and very, very fast growing.
Yeah, I think that's a good selection or good suggestion.
What color is the flower?
Because the color is blue, isn't it?
Blue.
Yeah, it's sort of a sky blue when it opens, and then as time goes on during the day, it sort of darkens, and sometimes it'll even get to be sort of a purple color, but most of the time it just gets to be a darker blue.
Uh-huh.
So all the ones we suggested are, oranges or yellows. The star is white, but no blues. So that's a great suggestion. Thank you, Ed.
Okay, you guys were talking about the acorns.
Yeah.
Well, I have a lot of stuff in pots, and I don't have to do anything to get live oak acorns. They come up in my pots all the time. I have to weed them out. My nephew has a bur oak grown in his front yard, or my cousin has one grown in his front yard. The first thing I need to tell you is don't plant it anywhere near your driveway, because otherwise your car is going to have severe hail damage.
Oh, from the...
you think pecans are bad. Wait till you do the bur oaks.
Yeah, the bur oaks, when they're wet and they fall, they come down, they're heavy. And, he had a van, and the whole top of that van was just corrugated from all the dents that were in it. I got a bunch of acorns from him, and I when I got home, it was late, so I just took them all and threw them in a compost bin and covered them up. And then about a week later, I guess, I got them out and I put them in individual pots. The first lesson I learned was the squirrels came and dug up about half of them and ate them. But since then, I built a cage over them, And several years I've gotten acorns, and you'd bury them in compost, and I just leave them out. Don't worry about them freezing or anything. And in the spring, one of them will come up. And when it comes up, within a week, they'll almost, I got like 75 or 80% that come up. So it's fairly easy. You just have to be patient.
Yeah, and especially when you get a million acorns.
Yeah. And you do it with your burrs?
Well, I never got more than about 15 or 20 at a time, but I've given away a lot of bur oaks and traded them for stuff,
That's pretty cool.
What other oaks do you have?
Oh, I have a Monterey oak, and I planted a Lacey's oak not too long ago.
Has a Lacey oak done any growing? I've got one that's about 12 years old. It's about 8 foot tall. It seems like it's been 8 foot tall for 10 years.
No, Lacey oaks, one characteristic we like to warn everybody about is it does grow very, very, very slow.
Very drought tolerant and can survive in really bad soils, but isn't going to provide you a lot of shade.
No, I know that, but I just wanted another oak that I could plant it.
Well, they're pretty. I like the color of the foliage and everything.
And it's a white oak, so it is resistant to the oak wilt.
When do the bur oaks drop acorns?
Right now.
Well,
right now?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I was going to say probably about now I need to go over to my cousin's house and pick a few of them up.
Okay, me too. I need to, not your cousin, but, you get the idea.
His tree is, I guess, maybe 50 feet high, and you can go over there and pick up a bucket of acorns in no time. It probably puts out, probably more than 5 gallons of acorns every year. It's just, the whole yard is just covered with them.
And do you float them?
No, I just take them and put them in the compost, and like
whatever comes up.
Yeah, okay. And most of them come up. If you get them before they get old, and you can pick one up every now and then. You'll pick one up, and you can feel that it's light, so you just toss it because it's only going to be the ones that are heavy that are going to ever germinate.
Okay.
What kind of reaction do you get from the wildlife in the bur oak? I always wondered about that. I've got a bur oak, but it doesn't produce many acorns. But go ahead.
Mine aren't big enough to produce acorns yet; they're not mature enough. But in my cousin's yard, of course, he lives in town, so there's a million squirrels that are over there. They're feasting at that time of the year,
So they break into them right from the beginning, or do they actually bury them like the other acorns?
I don't. I see them when I go over there and pick some up. I usually see some acorns there that have had, that have been gnawed on. So I assume that's squirrels that are doing it. Huh. So they just eat them. As soon as they fall, and they probably get some out of the tree before they fall. But around my place, I don't have any bur oaks that are producing, and I've got some feral cats that sort of keep that squirrel population under control.
Okay, cool. I may take your suggestion because you say they're falling now.
Yeah.
So I may walk a little bit and see if any of them fall into my pocket.
Yeah,
sometimes it happens.
Most trees produce so many acorns that, I think people will be just glad if you come pick them up.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, thank you, man.
Now, if we hear about him getting arrested for stealing bur oak acorns,
does that happen a lot?
We don't know anything about it.
Yeah. You're not advising me to do that, huh? Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Ed.
Talk to you later, Ed.
I don't think people arrest you for stuff like that. Because otherwise they would have gotten Greg Grant a long time ago.
Excellent.
Good point. Good point. Thank you, sir. All right, we'll talk to you soon.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Bye.
All right, we're going to begin to wrap up for today. Thank you to Al back at the station, who says, by the way, it's 83 degrees currently. So thank you to Al for that. And thanks for doing a great job getting the calls on the air and making sure the show runs smoothly. On behalf of Mark and Calvin, I'm Milton Glueck. We'll say goodbye for today, but come join us tomorrow at the nursery at 1604 on Boulevardy Road. And we will talk tomorrow when we start about Calvin Finch. What does he think about weed and feed? Back after this. More tomorrow on 9:30 a.m. The Answer.